Yeah. I got 5 more minutes with you guys. Feel every time I be recording nowadays, man, my shit be going off, man. I be giving some powerful messages every fucking time. And every time I speak that kind of language, it goes off. Reason why they want me to be like, oh, he took that message from somebody else, because they're gonna steal my message. Because after I speak my words onto this so-called device and I try to upload it, the video has been deleted. I don't know how. So the next thing I know, somebody else is speaking my language. The next thing I know, they be like, oh, he took it from this person. I'm like, all right, fuck it, man. You feel me? If I took it from him, I took it from him. You feel me? So I had a message. I dropped a video about keep right. You feel me? Keep right. You have to keep right, man. Keep right is not just something that is not just an arrow pointing you to the right directions. It's not just a sign on the road that says keep right, you go in the right direction. No, keep right is a domain. Keep right is a place where you dwell at. Keep right is more like a resident that literally moves around with you. It is part of your spirit. Keep doing the right thing. You feel me? Keep right. When you're in the keep right zone, it pushes you in all the right directions. Keep right domain also comes with benefits. It lets you get insight on things when you're not even there. People can be doing things behind your back, and for some strange reason, you seem to automatically know about these things. Somebody can be talking bad behind your back, and for some strange reason, you seem to pick up on these things. That's what keep right is about. Keep right from doing wrong. Have you ever done right? Have you ever done right when you were supposed to do wrong? People can be doing you bad and you're supposed to retaliate, but yet you kept the faith by still doing right on their behalf. You feel me? That is the notion of keeping right. Is at that time when Christ was on the cross and people was, beating him, battering him down. He said, forgive them, Lord, for they do not know what they do. Yeah, that domain. Christ created that domain in that moment. Keep right. He kept his faith strong, although he had the right to tell the angels from the angels from heaven to come down and destroy mankind within that phrase. But yet he asked for forgiveness when he had the right to retaliate. So can you do the right thing when you have the right to do the bad thing? When you have the right to have revenge? Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So can you keep right? So keep right is like it has its own resident. It has its own address. It is not a location on earth, but it's a location within you that you can activate, that moves around with you, that you have to stay in place with it. You can easily be pulled out of it. People have bad intentions for you. A person can come around you and see that, oh, this nigga's in the keep right zone. You feel me? The devil knows about the keep right zone. You feel me? He definitely do. That's why the devil will use words from the Bible itself. You see, just using words from the Bible is not enough. It's really not. That's why the devil will use words from the Bible itself to remove you from that keep right zone. Because in that place, he used to be in that place. And that place comes with a whole lot of benefits. You get protected. You only have to eat food sometimes. You get filled with joy. You see, that's the keep right zone. The keep right zone comes with a whole lot of benefits. You feel me? And the benefits that I mentioned are just a few. You feel me? You don't need an affection. You are already the affection itself. People come around you and feel good about saying things, especially if they're in the keep right zone. They'll automatically feel. You feel me? You don't need food just to quench your thirst. You feel me? The joy itself fulfills you. You feel me? You don't even know how you get money. Money just comes to you because the paper money is nothing. It's the fact that everything is attracted to you. You attract everything good in your life when you're in the keep right zone, because you do the right thing, so right must be done by you. You attract who you are. So you in the let it pass. They be tight because they're not in the keep right zone. You feel me? They've been sinning since birth. They were sinners before birth. Before they was birthed, they was born into sin. You feel me? You understand? So it's like they mad right now. It's not my fault, man. You can, like I said, people come in and out of the keep right zone all the time. So it doesn't mean that you are a permanent resident of there. As a matter of fact, it takes that much more work for you to stay in there. It takes work to get there. It takes that much more work for you to stay in there. Because when you are in there, this is when you attract all these good things, but you also attract bad things. You also attract bad things in life. You feel me? You attract all the temptation from the devil and everything else, because he's trying to pull you out of a place that he know that is rightfully yours. You have to understand the act of it all. You feel me? He will pull you out of a place that he knows rightfully yours. So he will tempt you. Look at what the devil did to Adam and Eve. They was in the keep right zone. And guess what he did? He used temptation to pull them out. They was cast out of there because they didn't belong there anymore. You feel me? This is what the devil will do to you. Even the devil came to Christ himself. When Christ was fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was in the keep right zone. He was keeping the spirit pure. And guess what the devil did? He came again to pull him out of that zone. So when you in that keep right zone, when you in that keep right place, when you keep doing the right things even though you have the right to do wrong, guess what happened? You have devils like that who made that noise, will come around and try to pull you out of it. They try to distract you. They try to do everything in their power to make you aggravated. You have to understand this. People with bad intention cannot go to sleep unless they do something bad to you. It's like an alcoholic who has to drink to go to sleep. Well, these people have an urge to frustrate you so they can have the desire to want to go to sleep, because they can't go to sleep without having to destroy something, without having to see somebody fall. They need to do these things. This is where they draw their spirit from. You feel me? Why you draw your spirit from yourself? Because you have power within yourself. You are powerful on your own. You feel me? Because you in the keep right zone, you know, guess what? You will draw it out of you. You don't need nothing else. God, look at Adam. Look at Adam. When Adam asked for a companion, God put him to sleep and drew Eve out of him. So which tells you that you have everything in you that you need already. You just need to be attached to God to show you how to draw these things out of you. Shout out to TD Jakes for that. You feel me? So all the power that you have in the world, everything that you want is already in you. All you gotta do is just draw it out of you. These people cannot draw these things out of them, so they have to destroy you to have any kind of joy in their life. You feel me? You feel good when you do something good for somebody. They feel good when they do something bad to somebody. They are the opposite of you. So when we talking about the keep right zone, these people will have the greatest joy is to pull you out of that place. The greatest joy is to watch you fall. The greatest joy is to see you in pain. The greatest joy is to see you in agony. The greatest joy is to just destroy you, even if it means death. It will bring them joy. It makes them go to sleep at night. But if they come across you and they can't get to you, they can't agitate you, they can't do nothing to you, they can't go to sleep. They sleep on their bed. They just lay on their bed all night thinking about how to get you. And you out there thinking, what the fuck? You just like, hold on, I lost track of it. But you out there thinking like, oh, there's nothing, it's okay, I'm just walking around, there's nothing wrong with me, da-da-da. But there's somebody out there who's testing you and you don't even know that they're testing you. They're trying to aggravate you. They're trying to tempt you. But yet you thinking, oh, I'm just living my life, because you're in a keep right zone. Nothing really bothers you. And the devil is oblivious to you. You feel me? Get behind me, Satan. You feel me? You know about his works and everything else like that. But if you in the Christ mode and everything else like that, you literally things bad things happens to you, but you literally have to keep right benefits around you, so it kind of like bounce off you and you actually pray for your enemies. But yet these people cannot go to sleep. They just lay in their bed thinking about you. Let it pass. Shred it. Thinking about you. You feel me? Thinking about, damn, how the fuck this nigga didn't get aggravated when I did that to him? How the fuck he didn't get agitated when I made all that noise? Hold on, I gotta come around it first. Alright, good. So they're gonna try to block your sight so you don't see no bus coming. They be like, damn, they be laying up in their bed all night like, hey, how the fuck he didn't get agitated when we did all that stuff to him? How did he get to keep his cool? Look at what we did to him. It's embarrassing, but yet he's high in spirit. How does he do that? Now these people just lay up all night thinking about what they did to you that did not work. How they secretly compete with you and it's still lost. So they up all night just thinking about this and they can't go to sleep. They planning the next move for the next day to get you and the day just started. You understand what I'm saying? Because you in a keep right zone. They're wishing that you failed. They're planning against you futuristic wise because right now it's like you've already won. So in the future they're trying to attack you in the future but in the present. So that's what they do, the things that they do. They project the hate. You feel me? Like you feel me? But you in the keep. That's why you gotta keep right. You gotta make sure that you keep right. Just make sure that you keep doing the right thing. Make sure that you're in the right zone. Make sure that when you in the keep right zone, make sure that you keep it there. Like that you stay in there. You feel me? You know how the COVID-19 came and it said stay home? Yes, stay right. Stay right. You feel me? Just stay in there. Don't move, don't deviate for them. Don't even fall for their tricks and their gimmicks. Because it's only tricks. It's only tricks, you feel me? You got to stay in the keep right zone. And they will always deviate their problems. Of course, they're going to deviate to another crew. Deviation, that's what they do. Whenever things don't go the right way for them, they deviate. Always keep your faith. Don't ever fall victim to what they're trying to sell you. Don't ever do that. You feel me? I know sometimes it becomes overwhelming. I know sometimes they put so much pressure on you. It feels that you have to. Well, it seems to be right. Well, you have to go against the grain. You have to be abnormal. Don't ever compromise who you are just because you're a little bit afraid. You have to remember, it's a fight to stay in there. Look at Christ himself. He had to fight to stay in there. He had to fight to have patience. He had to fight to be intelligent. He had to fight to be the Son of God. It's not an easy job. You feel me? It's so easy to give up, but it's that much harder to keep on going. So when you're in the keep right zone, don't think that with much is given, much is required. So when you're in that zone, you're going to get a lot of benefits. You're going to get great benefits and everything else like that. But it also takes a lot to be in that moment. It also takes a lot to be in that place, in that domain. You feel me? Because it comes with too much benefit for you to just not be working in there and make and benefit from it. You have to be an example of what God can do to you for others. So you need to show that through your experience in life every day that, yo, when I'm in this keep right zone, these are the benefits of it and these are the works that I got to put in to get in there. It has to be a showmanship. It has to be a gold standard. You feel me? So you have to represent that gold standard when you're in that keep right zone. That's why it's so hard to be in there because it cannot come cheap. The devil is the one who brings cheap stuff and be trickery and everything else. Because anything that is cheap cannot last long. It breaks down after a while. You understand? This is why the keep right zone is not a joke. You feel me? This is why the devil works so hard to break you out of it, to trick you out of it. He will. If he tests Jesus Christ, he's going to test you too, my nigga. Don't ever think that your shit is too much. You don't think you too flawed. You feel me? And shout out to, I just did my background check. As you can see, man, they don't have nothing on me. You feel me? My record is clean. It's obvious. They're accusing me of crime that I never committed. If I committed this crime, then I'll be on the watch list, right? But I'm not on the watch list. I mean, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm not out here looking for crimes to commit or anything else like that. And just because my record is clean doesn't mean that I never committed a crime. Maybe they never caught me. But the truth of the matter is that we only go by what the experience said. If I was to go for a job right now, they would look at my history of my job experience. And when they look at the history of my job experience, it's what they determine what my job experience is. Well, if you look at the history of the crime that they said I have committed, and we take a look at the background check, everything is clear, which meaning that you must acquit me, which meaning that you must acquit the lies that you've been telling about me, telling me that I did this and I did that. But my record said I didn't do nothing, none of those things. So you can speak and tell them, and you can tell the world everything else that I did that never existed. But guess what? It doesn't matter because it's a lie. It's a lie. I seen the record for itself. I can put that shit up. Everybody's seen it. It's a lie. You feel me? I have a clean record. Nobody's looking for me. It's obvious nobody's looking for me. If they was looking for me, it was showing the record. You look at this one, the FBI looking for me, CIA looking for me. They just want to isolate me. You feel me? They just want to isolate me so that nobody can want. They want to paint me as a crazy individual. They want to isolate me so they can be the only one extracting this form of knowledge from me. You feel me? That's what they're trying to do. But when you take a look at the record, I never had a criminal record. The only other bad thing that I seen on that record was my last job, which was Amazon, and it said some bullshit. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I worked with you niggas for 6 years and 7 months. And truth of the matter, I went through the most horrific disrespect, abuse, all kinds of things within that workplace, and I never complained, not even once. And yet, when I was wrongfully let go, they still had the nerve to put a bad thing on my record. And that was the only bad thing on my record. Apart from that, all my work history was clean. Everything was super clean. My criminal record, super clean. Nobody's looking for me. It happens to be the only company that I put so much into is the one that put in a bad record, that put in a bad review about me. So I'm like, damn, I'm a proud individual right now. Because I'm keeping right. Because when you keep right, even when somebody tell a lie about you, nobody's going to believe it because they know that is out of bitterness. They know that they've done wrong. You feel me? They know that they're wrong, but yet they are also projecting this feeling out there as if it's my fault why they did me wrong. You see how that shit works? You have to understand what's going on. You have to understand what's going on. Everybody know the boy. I didn't even steal a pen from that place. You feel me? But yet they want to put a bad review on you. They want to put a bad stain on your record. You feel me? But it's all good. You feel me? It's all good. Because I'm proud of who I am. You feel me? You know, you're just proud of it. You feel me? Because we do the right thing. We keep right. You feel me? We worth more than $1 million. We the gold standard of what a behavior is supposed to be conducted as. And my bus was supposed to come 10 minutes ago, but it didn't. But it's all good. We are a gold standard of what the behavior. This is how you're supposed to conduct yourself. This is what a citizen of any nation is supposed to behave like. You feel me? But yet, since it's me and they do not like me, they disregard what a good behavior is supposed to look like, right? I'm out of here. My bus is here. They disregard what a good behavior is supposed to look like. They look the other way and make it seem as if that what I'm doing is nothing. They dismiss it. It's like, hell no. That's weakness. You have to have balance. You have to be good and bad. I'm like, y'all play that role if y'all want to. Because it's me. You want to play that game? Cool. You feel me? Shit. You be a little bit bad if you want to. And you break the law a little bit if you want to. You will get arrested. There's a reason why there's rules in place. You can't pick and choose which rules to do. Or you can't pick and choose where you want to do rules partially. You feel me? You have to follow it throughly.
Requires masks on board and it stops. No mask, no ride.
But when you do your thing, I gotta deal with this nasty bus. Disgusting. My last bus was better. They didn't know I was gonna make that bus, so that shit was empty. Well, now I gotta be on this bus. They know, so